Okay, trading recap for the first of school time. First one was run. I'm doing it like this because I forgot to do it yesterday. So this one had a scammy upgrade, and I thought that they would just try to like scam retail into like hitting it long into this 48ish level and then like slam it down to 45. So I was actually looking for it to be a cap and crap, which was within the ATR that it could do. Clearly didn't do that, but I thought that was the most logical from what I've been seeing them do lately. And so, uh, yeah, it rejected pre-market highs up here, and then this level at 48, and there's a massive liquidity zone. It rejected that. It was a 3-minute, 4-bar play, or a 2-minute whatever. So you can see this, big thrusting candle that basically cancels out all the buying. And then here's your consolidation, and then I went short on that because there wasn't much supply that had taken place earlier in the day. So I went short here, and I immediately noticed it was a quick wick, and they were throwing it the other way. So it was a 50% stop out, and then it stopped out the rest of it. So it was half an hour loss, something like that is what it should have been. Can't really remember. Then, and it was also kind of doing that curl down, which is one of my strategies. I basically play 3-bar plays and this curl down strategy, which I kind of, I guess, custom made in my head. In my next video, I'll show just a really quick example for, Marcel and whoever wonders. So I tried it again, hit it again, and it just wasn't going, and I was looking like I wanted the quick flush because at that point, SPY started to dump. And I just got a break even. I just said this is dumb. And then same thing here. It was like, it was so tight of a range, and you had that trend line. I knew it's either gonna dump or not. And when it did the wick again, and they sucked in shares, I was like, that's it. Like, I'm getting out of this. Then here was the trend line. I don't know what the heck this was all about. I won't even pretend to know. But I mean, once I saw this, I honestly should have just taken it long because I knew what would happen. All the shorts were ruined at that point. Really nothing else to say on that. What else do I got? Okay, plan. Okay, so broke this trend line, 2-minute 3-bar play. You can see here, and then resting, took it short on that. Okay, yeah, so it was a gap up, so technically I'm not allowed to take that short, but this is kind of what they did. It rejected this liquidity zone up here, and so I was looking for it to do exactly what it did, come down to this liquidity zone down here at 66.50. So that was, like, I nailed that, at least something. It broke this pre-market low. SPY at that time was tanking too. You can see the overlay, that's this line here of SPY. It was well within the ATR for do it. It had a catalyst. So this was a gap and crap basically. Kept banging its head up here. So I'll zoom in a bit. So got in short, took a partial because it bounced off this 67.70 level and then came back up, and I was like, yeah, I'm not having any of that. I'm taking a partial. And I got 2R, and then I got 3R right on the wick. I don't know how, but I got lucky. Yeah, I don't think you could have possibly handled that much better. At least for me, I couldn't have. Okay, so Zoom. So yesterday I was trying to hit this thing short. Zoom's going to be the death of me, to be quite honest. Yeah, so now I thought I'd get my curl down. So it was this level right here, 295, and it kept banging its head and kept banging its head, and then I got in at 295 even, was my fill, and I thought I saw 249.99, I believe is what happened. I can't really remember, but anyway, in any case, had my stop above here. I stopped myself out early. I knew right away, like, they're not letting it pass. So I don't have it shown here, but right after this, then finally, after they chopped it enough times, I had to leave. I actually had to leave. Yeah, it's not shown here, and I got in again when it crapped. I mean, I got a couple cents on it because I had to leave, and it just decided to tank for the rest of the day, which is kind of frustrating. I didn't show it, but whatever, is what it is. So yeah, this is a break-even day. I don't know. I don't really have anything to report. Like, this should not have been a break-even day, because look at this. This is a great trade. This was maybe a half hour loss. This is paper cuts. This is 0.1. And here again paper cuts, and I technically made money on this later. So I don't know how this is break even, but I guess it is what it is. All right.